And so Italy proved at that 4v4 F50 that they had better chemistry. Will they have better chemistry on a 5v5?
I'll see how it pans out. I think GBR has a great team when it comes to more like the fleet race aspect.
Yeah, and they also will likely have Donnie in this next race, who's arguably one of the best laser sailors in VRI. So that'll help a lot in this next race.
Wow, you have rankings of the best players per boat. That's impressive.
I do what I can.
Is a Wikipedia. they call him the eSailing.
You gotta know your enemy.
He knows all of this. He keeps spreadsheets at home. There we go, updated scoreboard for you up right now. 14 for Italy in the last race. 14 points against 22 on the Great Britain side. And laser race should be starting any second now. We've got all 10 boats on the water.
Yeah, so expect to see a lot of downwind starts here, I think.
It is still match point for Great Britain in this race, so let's see how they react as well. They're probably not happy to have lost that first shot.
Yeah, but F50 is pretty unforgiving if you give your opponents too much room to stay ahead. There's not much coming back possible unless they make mistakes. In the laser, it's much different. So I'm not too worried about Team GPR.
Yeah, these boats have completely different hitboxes, like Robert's saying in the chat. It's not the same maneuverability. It's not the same moves. If you don't practice enough on both classes, you're not going to be able to have the same reflexes.
Well, some of these chat comments are pretty funny.
No, really great to have so many people in the chat tonight. I can see the numbers on our end here. It's good to see so many people tuning in for the gold finals of the eSailing Nations League right now. 4-3 between Great Britain and the Italian team. Italy won. 20 seconds to start.
And 5 boats starting before the starting line, going for a downwind start there. 4 boats, 2 from each team. Who will have the better start?
It's really weird to see a boat start with two fleets coming in face to face. Sort of looks like a mosh pit's about to start. Here we go. Italian Luca Koslovic in the lead on the start. He circled the pin at the last second. Seems to have worked out pretty well for him. And Deja Vu in second.
Yeah, so it's a pretty wide open race here.
Seems Italy is slightly ahead. Oh, that wind. There's 2 pouches of air, one on the right, one on the left. Are they going for the split? No. Deja Vu and Alberto coming back. Port Tech.
Going for the right hand side and the shift. Especially when it comes to 5v5, 6v6. I remember when we faced Team GBR, we completely forgot about the wind shifts and whatever. We were just so focused on being good at giving penalties, staying ahead, that we completely forgot about what's most important. And I think GBR is really good at that. Or at least they were against us, so
Italy.
Marley picking up a penalty off of Gintonic.
Liebau, yeah. That might be the strategy for Italy here, to just keep Farley in a bad situation and not leave him any opportunity.
I'm not too sure. Deja Vu's strong in first, but beside him, it's going to be tough for Italy.
Yeah, I think Gavin's looking very good on this right side as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't see the boats with the color in 2D. You're right.
So I think it might be 1-2. We'll see if Mike might have trouble getting across gin and tonic here. But it'll be close for sure.
I see Filippo attacks away. Make sure Farley and Donny don't catch up too much. I don't think he's gonna attack away. There's neither bigger right shifts coming in right now.
That cross between Deja Vu and Luka Koslovic. Now Deja Vu taking the lead and first position. Luka ducking, barely making it. Alberto picking up a penalty there from Kevin.
Donnie actually came back quite a lot in this leg, getting up to that right side.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah, gin and tonic tax off now.
Well done. Well executed by Mike. They're for sure 1 and 2. Oh, nearly good enough for Rock and Fire. Squeezing
Tables
between
are
the two boats.
turning.
Wow.
Oh, and there's an
And
Italian
Luka
boat.
Koslovic is
Luka
just-
Koslovic completely headed here. Had to get his boat out of reverse.
Yeah.
Going
and
backwards for a second.
Taking another
Yeah,
penalty.
these boats really do not go too well anymore when they get stuck too high.
You can say that. He was completely headed there. Had to pretty much go over the mark. And now is in last place. Oh, Filippo Lamfranchi fighting it out against Kevin.
Alright, so they look like they've secured first. Wow. Rock is just crossing Kevin here.
Coming down very fast, and now he's got to fight off Deja Vu,
Wow.
who came back
That was risky.
on him on purpose and unfortunately didn't pay off. Yeah.
Oh, that was probably a mistake.
Super
I
exciting
think
now
now
in the round.
Italy
don't
probably
even
has
know.
1 and 2.
I think Deja Vu can still get over to Filippo here.
Yeah, he probably attacked too early. Wow, that Mike tried something crazy here. And that
Oh.
worked this time. Good.
Just barely got to him. Can Donnie get into... No.
Nah, he's made up for his mistake. Well done. Well, super executed. I see some great team race moves here.
Yeah. This boat certainly likes the dial downs.
Not as much as he used to. But it does, yeah. Alright, so GBR with a first position. Italy probably second, third, and fourth. Maybe even fifth. If they can manage to give a penalty to Will, GBR. And Afonso, no, not Afonso. Alberto can squeeze in.
A second mark trap here from Deja Vu. And it's working.
Wow, 2 penalties. Good job. So how many points do one team need to win this race? Wait, what's the maximum point you can have to win a race?
27?
27?
Yeah, I know 1, 2, 5, 7, 8 wins.
Okay, so I think Italy's gonna have number 1. Who's at the back? There's 2 Italians both far at the back. Looks like unless they get Kevin, they're not gonna catch up any other players. Rock on Fire also far in the back. And Luca got a
and
penalty.
Luca right there.
I think it's over.
There we go. Yeah,
That
these
could be
3
it.
British boats seem to be able to pass the finish line. Luca here trying some very risky moves to help his teammate catch up. Help his teammates catch up, but unfortunately wasn't able to avoid getting a pen.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
So,
1, 2, 3 is a win.
That's official. GBR is Season 1's Nation League champion.
That was an impressive finish, man. That laser race was intense. I would probably have very sweaty palms right now if I had been playing in that race.
Mom spaghetti.
I have sweaty palms just watching that race.
Absolutely. I know everyone at home is on the edge of their seats because that was an intense race. I think we're going to wait until the race committee confirms whether or not the teams decide to go on or not, for the fun of it or not. But right now, all calculations have been confirmed on your end.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. 1, 2, 3 wins in a 5v5.
Mm-hmm. And there we have it. 5 points for Great Britain is a win tonight in the eSailing Nations League first to 5, best of 9 finals. That's it. What can we say? Well done. That's what we usually say, right?
Yeah, congratulations. Absolutely.
GG to the Brits and the Scots and the Welsh. I don't want to forget anyone, and the North Irish.
Yeah, that's 2 wins in the last team race national events for Team GBR. Very consistent.
Yeah, definitely confirming their title last fall from in the eSailing Nations Cup. Going back to back is going to definitely put them as the nation to beat in eSailing now. Everyone's going to be gunning for the Brits, for Team GBR in general.
Stay with us as we get the captain of the victorious team on the chat for a short interview.
I believe they're gonna do the final race.
Are we gonna get the final race? That's what we were hoping for, is to get a little bit more eSailing in before the night's over, before the weekend is gone. That was great for them to decide to play it out. The results are in. It's 5-3 for Team GBR. I'm sorry, I'm going back and forth with this. We're gonna have to start giving them another name. But in any case, this last race won't have any effect on the results. The winners of this year's event, and completely undefeated all through the event, is the United Kingdom.
It's difficult to sail, but do they imagine the stress that they put us, audience, viewers, in? I mean, since the beginning of this event, we have seen so many incredible plays, and honestly, this wasn't the finals that most of us expected. This event has proven very, very rich in surprises.
Yeah,
to say the least.
Some countries go very far, and that we hadn't seen before in the earlier events, and others did get knocked out. I'm thinking, USA won, defeated in the round of 16 against Brazil was quite a surprise, but I know that they had a team captain who wasn't all there at the time, who wasn't really giving it his all. So
no, I sailed a terrible event that match, but
we're just pulling your leg, man. All right, we've got the Nations League final race tonight. Go through to the end of this event. But before this event ends, and it's good that we're going to get a little bit more time here before the end of the stream, I want to start by thanking my co-hosts again, Asere, Bradley, Arcturos. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. And thank you for your awesome comments. Honestly, I'm really glad you guys came out here and did this for us, because it was a pleasure listening to you guys.
No,
Yeah, happy to be here. Happy to help out.
And again, also thanks to the race committee and all of the organizers behind this event, whether it's the community or the players. It was great to see this event go by. Really smooth event. Pleasure for us to be covering it all through the end, and we're really looking forward to the next season, to seeing where all of these players move on to in other events as well. We know we've got eSailing League, eSailing World Series going on, eSailing Champions League going on over on Roxy Joni's channel and on Lucas Moore's channels. If you guys want to see more of these players right now, there's a ton of events going on. I can't encourage you enough to go and subscribe to all of the other channels that are streaming Virtual Regatta Inshore. And most of all, I guess what I want to say is thanks to all the viewers who've been following us since the beginning of this event. And, you know, it's been a ton of evenings, ton of Sunday nights and weeknights watching late night regattas or sometimes early morning regattas. Sometimes we couldn't bring you all the races, but you guys stuck with us all the way through. And it's been great having such a cool community in the chat, on the Facebook and the social media pages. So thank you to everyone who's been following this event. Even if you just jumped in at the very end of the competition, you can find all of the replays, whether it's on YouTube, on Twitch. Arthur will post a couple of links before we finish tonight. And yeah, if you guys want to see more events like this, just let us know or organize your own. Also, thanks to Sail Ranks, who bring us these great overlays and a lot of really very, very useful tools to organize these events. It's not just the graphics, but the graphics make it look really good for you guys as well. So
yeah, I'm huge. I don't think this has been said enough, but huge thanks to Sail Ranks for all they've done to help support this event. L1 has been amazing with helping getting all of our formatting correct for the results, and this event could not be put on without Sail Ranks and what they've done. The scoring for it is just incredible what they've been able to help us with.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to stream it either. It'd be much harder to be able to bring people clear results in such real time, in such a real time manner. So yeah, it's a great tool to have. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have to one of these days break out the PayPal account and subscribe and get become a patron. After this event really shows that, you know, if you're interested in supporting Sail Ranks, know that they have is it Patreon? Is it a
yeah, it is.
Is it a OnlyFriends? Is it Lucas Wars OnlyFriends, or is it over on Patreon? All right, so we are watching the 9th race of the evening. It is, sorry for that camera spin, it is the 49er race, 6v6 fleet race, and right now everyone's heading over to the right side of the race course. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody on the thank yous. I was going through the list there really quick, but if you feel like you've been left out, let us know in the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out the other admins of the sailing, the race officers.
Do that, yeah.
Alfonso, Martin, Carlos, and we've all worked really hard to put on a great event, and without any of us, it would have been really hard to pull off.
And you're to Regatta for providing a flawless game, of course.
Yeah,
and thanks to this game.
With a pinch of salt on that one.
Flawless game.
Thanks for the spectator issues. Thanks for the eAmerica's Cup 2 days stream reported.
Oh, we're not going to complain about that, are we?
Eventful.
All right now GBR's got 1, 2, and 3, so they're pretty comfortable
1, 2, 3,
coming up.
4 here. Very strong upwind for GBR here. They should have their top 3 boats just run away at this point. Might even be able to just run away all of them.
How would you say?
Pretty well. GBR is launched already with their kites after the first mark, so the wind is really pushing to the side here.
Yeah, I think
go ahead.
Almost clear here. Yep, that's it.
We've got a 60-meter gap almost between 4th and 5th place right here. And this British Navy flying home, sailing home and sailing on into the history books as the first nation to win the eSailing Nations League. Hopefully not the first, not the last, but maybe not the last time for them either. going to congratulate the teams again. Obviously, want to congratulate Team GBR for their race, but I think there's a little bit to be said also for Team Italy, who's put on a great show in this event. Honestly, it's been really interesting to see them in. They had a completely different style of event than the UK, and still made it all the way to the final with a very good track record and scoring. Keeping the score very tight all the way through. So congratulations really to these two teams who have been training really hard. You see them now, but you don't see them, all the work and all the organization that goes into their training, to their performance tonight. It's not just a question of luck and getting behind their PC or their mobiles. It's a lot of training.
A lot of training. Congratulations also to all the teams who didn't make it so far. As we were saying, there were 30 teams at the start, 30 teams with at least 6 players. That means there's a lot of people who we hope we'll see next season as well. We hope they enjoyed their experience. Obviously, there's a Discord to let your feedback on what can be improved. But really, if you can also share the word and let it be known, let this event be known to as many other races, as Bradley was saying earlier, it would be great to have even more countries for the next event.
Yeah, and with the success of Season 1 here, we're expecting a pretty big turnout for Season 2, and we're really looking forward to it.
It's gotten me motivated. I've even started training a little bit in 2v2 because I wanted to find opportunities to play. I'm not saying I'm going to be in Season 2, but this type of racing is super fun as well. It's a welcome change to fleet racing, and so yeah, hopefully a lot of more beginners are going to flood over to the TRL server after tonight. Farley picking up a penalty here might make a little difference on the results. We'll still keep our eyes open for this. This race is not over yet, but yeah, it's really been cool to see more and more team racing and be able to try it. It's not as easy as it looks. If you don't have the training and the right reflexes, you will not get used to it. You will not be good at team racing right away, unless maybe you got some sort of genius in you.
The amount of countless hours that these teams have played TRL and individual.
Farley picking it up here from Filippo Lanfranchi. Will that change anything if Filippo manages to finish third? I don't think it should. Looks like Great Britain will go 6-3 in these finals. And these two nations that are very, very active on eSailing, in the eSailing world, will definitely... Oh, Filippo Lanfranchi, he didn't cross the line here.
No, he's reverse finishing. This guy's a mad lad.
It's probably... It is a... he just moonwalked across the finish line with style.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Incredible. Let's get the captain of the Great Britain team on the chat for a few last words before we leave you. Chances are, hey Farley, I know you're listening to the stream. Hop on the channel.
Just hop on to us and give us your thoughts about this little victory, something, all in a day's work for some people.
And last race was won Luisito by Great
Britain. To join the chat, or I'll make it. I don't know if he's has the permissions. I'll give him the permissions.
Yeah, forgot to.
Right. So he should have the permissions now to join.
Did we forget to do that, or intentional? No,
I think that's on me.
It was completely unintentional. As we wait for them, we've got the results back up here. We know who has come out on top of the eSailing Nations League Season 1. I wouldn't have put all my money on Great Britain right at the beginning of this event. There were some very strong teams. I think I would have probably, hedged my bets with some other teams as well, but they did not disappoint all through the event. Here we go. We've got him in the chat. It's team captain Arthur Farley. How's it going?
Hey guys. Yeah, good.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Good fun. I didn't really perform my best tonight, but the team really carried me tonight actually. So that was good.
How many hours do you think you guys put in just in practice for this event?
Probably 5, I'd say. If that.
A 5 for the whole event?
I think it was more than that. Farley,
No, I
we
wouldn't.
spent 5 hours practicing
Oh
chasing
yeah,
the stars.
Me personally, loads. But that's because I play the game a lot. So, but
As a team.
as a team, like team practice is quite hard to get everyone together. So we did a couple of. We never actually got a full practice in. So we had mostly 2v2s in our training sessions. I'd say we got somewhere between 5 and 10 hours maximum. We didn't do a lot. Our kind of plan was to just use everything that we already knew and not overdo it. Yeah.
And
So-
now that you guys are officially the winners of the first eSailing Nations League, what are your expectations? Is it gonna be the same team for next year? Are we gonna see you?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it just depends on who continues playing the game, who doesn't. I mean, there's lots of new. I mean, in our Wednesday night racing, there's lots of players which have tons of potential. I mean, people like Sideshow, other players that are really, really up and coming, that maybe could replace me or whoever. I mean, yeah, after my performance tonight, maybe I will be. But
And any recommendations to those players?
yeah, I think just definitely if anyone's interested that's not in the British server, definitely get in touch with me in terms of VRI or anyone that's a British player. Most of the popular British players are in the club, so yeah, just keep on doing the Monday night race, Wednesday. Sorry, the Wednesday night racing, and yeah, we have quite a lot of fun there. So, but yeah, the regatta on the whole was really well run by the organisers. So really enjoyed it. There wasn't too much stress. You had a week to organise your races. It was there was lots of time. I guess it was. I don't know about what Bradley thinks, but I guess it was kind of a hard decision that they had to make onto whether they pushed it closer together or made it a longer regatta. So, but I think the longer regatta worked, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know what you think, Bradley, but
Yeah, no, and we were it was long for sure, but I think it worked out and it allowed for a lot of great racing. Well, we got a couple questions from the chat here. First one is who was your hardest opponent?
in terms of I don't know whether that's a player or a team.
As a team, what team?
I personally think that it was France/Italy. I mean, I don't know. We played really not well. I personally didn't play that well in the 1v1 and the 2v2 today. But I think maybe for sure the French, if I think about it. The game that we played against the French was definitely the hardest. I mean, we won those individual races, but yeah, I mean, it's just one of those. We won. We came out on top, but they could have easily beaten us. So I don't know about the Portuguese or anyone from that side, but definitely from our side, the French was the hardest one, apart from the final. To face. I mean, yeah, they've obviously got some of the best players in the game. One of them being on the call right now. So, yeah, for sure. They're people that. I mean, I don't know. Our team's done a lot of fleet racing, but if you were to go onto TRL and do a 5v5, I don't know how many of our players would get picked over some of the Spanish players or Italian players. I think there's a lot of our team is quite underrated in team racing, and I think because they don't race in TRL that much, which is a server which you guys know about. I don't know if all the viewers do, but yeah, that's a great server. But yeah, I think we don't see much of our team in TRL, but they're definitely there. They definitely are. I will encourage them to do more, but they have other things to do in their life rather than play this game. So, but yeah, it was great.
I had a question for you, Farley. Do you think next year we're going to see several UK teams? We're talking about the talent over there. Will there be UK 1, UK 2, UK 3 like we saw maybe with Spain or France?
I don't know. That's down to the guys that are coming up, I guess. But we did put it forward, but we didn't get that much interest. But I think it's because most people, unless you're really active in the servers, you don't really know about the Nations League. So the Nations Cup's obviously spread over the whole of VRI, although it may or may not have been as high of a level. It was more popular, so they got it on all the Olympic channels and stuff. So yeah, I mean, hopefully we do get loads. I would like to see GBR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., like the Spanish had. And the French, I think, had a few as well. So, yeah, that would be really good for our club and to get all those names out there.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
I know there's plenty of strong GBR sailors, so if the US can get 2 teams, I'm sure you guys can.
Yeah.
Well, this victory is definitely will be a positive step in that direction, I think.
Yeah.
Setting the bar really high up here, but yeah, congratulations again, and do congratulate all your teammates as well. Must be really proud right now, but
yeah,
it's been a collective effort so far.
Yeah, as I said, they really performed tonight. I mean, they really did perform for me tonight and everyone that was watching and everyone on the team and etc. And I'm quite impressed by them tonight. So it was kind of a letdown from me for losing that 2v2 and 1v1, but yeah.
Oh, you sprung back correctly.
We move.
Well, I guess that's going to be everything from us tonight, but we will be back soon, and with hopefully a whole new format for Season 4. This was the concept we wanted to bring you guys for eSailing Nations League. We brought a lot of changes to the channel. Hope you guys liked it, and if you didn't, let us know through any of the different channels you have to help us improve and to bring you some better content. Again, thank you to the community, and thank you to all our co-hosts that we had tonight. And hopefully we will be back very soon. In the meantime, everyone take care, have a good evening, and stay tuned for more eSailing, I guess.
Stay breezy, sailors. Thanks again, Nasere. Thanks again, Bradley. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, guys.